Hi students, how are you? In last class we learned how to make a magnet by ourselves and how to make a compass by ourselves. Today we can learn another important property of magnets. So for that I have two bar magnets with me. So we learned that a magnet has two poles, north pole and south pole. And here north pole is marked by a white dot. So this is the north pole of this magnet and this is the south pole. Here also in this also north pole is marked. So this is the north pole and this is the south pole. Okay. Now we can bring, so this is the south pole and here in this magnet this is the north pole. So now I am bringing north pole of one magnet near to the south pole of another magnet. So what happens? It is attracting. It is going and sticking. So when I bring it near, you can see a strong attractive force is there. Due to that attractive force, it is going by itself and sticking to the magnet. Okay, so here north pole and south pole. When we bring north pole and south pole near, we can see they are sticking each other. They are attracting each other. Okay, now I am going to change this pole. I am bringing north pole of this bar magnet near to the north pole of another bar magnet. So when I bring it, there is no attractive force, but there is a repulsive force. So it is pushing, a strong force is pushing both the magnets away from each other. It is not allowing us to stick both these magnets to each other. There is a strong repulsive force here. So this force is pushing this other bar magnet backward, and the force from this bar magnet is pushing this bar magnet backward. So there is a strong repulsive force. It is not allowing the bar magnets to stick each other. So it is both are going backward. I am not able to stick both these bar magnet each other. Okay. Then south and south. Then I am going to bring south pole of one magnet near to the south pole. So these are both these are the south poles. So when I bring south poles also, you can see that they are not attracting each other. There is a strong repulsive force. I can't stick both these magnets together. Okay. So when we bring north and south, they are attracting each other. So if poles are different, one is north, other is south, they will attract each other. But same poles, north and north, there is a repulsive force. South and south also there is a repulsive force. Okay, so similar poles. Similar poles, what happens? Similar poles repel each other. So if it is north and north, they will repel. South and south, they will repel. What about opposite poles? If it is opposite pole, what happens? They attract each other. So if it is a north and south pole, what happens? They will attract each other. So these similar poles are also called as like poles. So what is the property of magnet? Like poles repel each other and opposite poles are called as unlike poles. So unlike poles, what happens? They will attract each other. Okay. So this is another important property of magnet. So in a magnet, similar poles or like poles repel each other. They won't attract each other. They are pushing each other. There is a strong repulsive force. The force that push them backward. But if it is unlike pole or different poles or opposite poles, they will attract each other. Okay. So for that there is one activity in your textbook. You can see some toy cars. Okay. In this activity, you can see that there are two toy cars here. So toy car A and toy car B. Okay. And this in front you can see green light. So this is the front part of both these cars. So front of a car A is facing front of car B. Okay. And here at the top of this both cars you can see bar magnets is attached. Okay, and this blue colored part, that is the north pole, and this white colored part is the south pole. Here this is the south pole, this is the north pole. Okay, so now if we bring both the toy cars together, what happens? Will they move towards or will they move away? What happens? Here at the top you can see bar magnets are there. Here this is north pole, this is south pole. So what happens? We know opposite poles will attract each other. So this north pole is attracted towards south pole. So what happens? This car will move towards front. This car also move towards the front. So both will come and collide each other. Okay. So even if we keep them with a little distance, what happens? Both will move their own, come and collide each other, because here opposite poles are coming together. So they are attracting each other. Then in second picture you look, rear of car A. Rear of car A means back part of car A is facing the front of car B. So this is the front. So back of car A is facing the front part of car B. So what about the magnets? So here it is south pole, here also south pole. So both like poles or similar poles are kept together. So even if we bring them nearer, will they remain there? If we keep them nearer, will they remain there? No. Why? Because both are repelling each other. So due to that repulsive force, this car will move away and this car also will move away from this region. So even if we keep them nearer, they won't remain there. They will move away from each other. We don't want to apply any force. They both will move away from each other. First case, we don't want to keep them nearer. They will come and collide each other. They will move by themselves to the front. The second case, both will move away. We don't want to apply any kind of force. Then in third case, you look, car A, front of car A is here, front of car B is here. So rear of car A is facing rear of car B. So what about the poles here? Here it is south pole, here it is north pole. Both are attracting. So this car will move this to this side and this car will move to this side. Both will come and collide. So backwards, this car will move backward, this car also will move backwards. Both will come and collide each other. Why? In first case, they are coming and colliding each other. Third case also we can see they are moving backward and colliding each other. Second case we can see both are moving away. Why? Because of the magnets. In first and third case we can see opposite poles are coming nearer. And in second case we can see similar poles are coming nearer. So we don't want to apply any force. They will move away or they will move nearer without applying any kind of force. So there is a table in your textbook. You will have to fill that. So how will you fill that? Here position of car is written. Here you want to write whether it move towards or whether they move away from each other. So first, what was it? Front of car A facing front of car B. So what happens? Here it is north pole, here it is south pole. North and south. So will they move towards or move away from each other? They will move towards. Then second case, rear of car A facing front of car B. So here which are the poles? South pole and south pole. So what happens? They will move away because similar poles. So they will move away. Third case, rear of car A facing rear of car B. So here it is south pole, here it is north pole. Unlike poles or opposite poles. So what happens? They will move towards. Okay, so this is another important property of magnets. So in a magnet we saw magnet has two poles and like poles or similar poles repel each other and unlike poles or opposite poles will attract each other. So if a north pole and north pole is coming together, they will repel, they will push them backwards, repel each other. But if a north pole and south pole come together, they will come and collide or they will come and stick together. Now you watch this video.
Bar magnets on the toy cars such that south pole of car A is followed by the south pole of car B, or north pole of car A is followed by north pole of car B. Now bring the car A near to the car B. You will find that the car B moves away from the car A. This is called repulsion. Now, place the two bar magnets on the cars such that north pole of car A is followed by the south pole of car B, or vice versa. Bring the car A near to car B. You will find that the car B attracts towards car A. This is called attraction. Opposite poles of magnet attract each other, whereas like poles of magnet repel each other.
When we are handling magnets, we should be very careful. Otherwise, they will lose their properties. So, our next topic is a few cautions. So, now we can look how these magnets lose their properties. So, magnets lose their properties if they are heated, hammered, or dropped from some height. Okay, so you should not heat magnets, you should not hammer magnets, or you should not drop it from height. So, we should be very careful while handling magnets. And also, another thing is that these magnets become weak if they are not stored properly. So, now we can look how we should store these magnets. So, to keep these magnets safely, if we have two bar magnets, you don't simply keep it like this. If you are keeping like this, it will lose their property. So, to keep both bar magnets, what you should do? We should keep it in pairs. But when you are keeping, you should keep the opposite poles on the same side. So, here if it is north pole, in this side you should keep south pole. Here north, south. So, don't keep north and north. Don't keep it like this. Okay, you should keep opposite poles on the same side. And you should not keep them together. These two should be separated by a piece of wood. So, you should keep a piece of wood in the center also. And two pieces of soft iron should be placed across their ends. So, here in this side you should keep a piece of soft iron. Here also you should keep a piece of soft iron. Okay, so how you should keep? You should keep the opposite poles on the same side. So, here north, south, south, north. Then keep one piece of wood in the middle. Then keep one piece of soft iron in this end and another piece of soft iron in this end also. So, you should store bar magnets like this. And if you have a horseshoe magnet also, how you can keep? You should keep a piece of soft iron across the poles. You should keep one iron bar across the poles also. Okay. And another important thing is that you should always keep your magnets away from mobiles, TV, CD, computers and all. Do you know why? This television, mobile, CD, computers and many more devices are made of magnetic materials and there are magnets in them. So if you bring a magnet closer to these devices, then this magnet will spoil these devices. So you should always keep magnets away from these devices also. Okay, so today we were studying about one important property of magnet, that is like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. So dear students, our 13th lesson, Fun with Magnets, is over. So we were discussing about magnets and we learned which are the important properties of magnets. So which are the important properties of magnets? One thing is magnets are attracted towards magnetic materials like iron, nickel and cobalt. Then second point, a freely suspended bar magnet always come to rest in north-south direction. Then we learn third point what? All magnets have two poles, north pole and south pole. All magnets have two poles. There is no magnet with single pole. Okay. Then next is that like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. Clear now? Okay. Bye.